What if I told you that Donald Trump allegedly captured the president of Venezuela? Sounds insane, right? But over the past few days, this claim has exploded across social media, news clips, and political commentary. And people are asking the same question. Why would Trump do something this extreme? Let's break down the story, the motives behind it, and why the world is paying attention. First, here's the context. Donald Trump has had a long-running feud with Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro. For years, Trump accused Maduro of running a corrupt government, destroying Venezuela's economy, and being deeply involved in international drug trafficking. In fact, during Trump's presidency, the U.S. government formally charged Maduro with serious crimes and even placed a massive reward on his capture. So the idea that Trump would go after him directly didn't come out of nowhere. Now, according to the claims spreading online, U.S. forces allegedly carried out a covert operation that resulted in Maduro being taken into custody and removed from Venezuela. Whether fully true, exaggerated, or symbolic, the reason people believe it comes down to three major factors. First, drugs and crime. Trump has always branded himself as a law and order leader. He has repeatedly claimed that Venezuela plays a key role in international drug trafficking, especially cocaine routes into the United States. From Trump's perspective, capturing Maduro wouldn't be a political act. It would be a criminal one. He has framed Maduro not as a legitimate leader, but as the head of a criminal organization. Second, oil and power. Venezuela holds the largest proven oil reserves in the world. That alone makes it one of the most strategically valuable countries on the planet. Trump has never hidden his belief that energy equals power. Many analysts argue that any aggressive U.S. move toward Venezuela is about more than politics. It's about controlling influence over global oil markets. If Venezuela collapses or changes leadership, whoever steps in next controls a massive energy supply. And that brings us to the third reason, geopolitical dominance. Trump's foreign policy style has always been bold, aggressive, and unpredictable. He doesn't believe in slow diplomacy. He believes in shock and pressure. Capturing a sitting president, or even suggesting it, sends a message to the entire world. The United States is willing to cross lines others won't. Supporters see this as strength. Critics call it reckless, which leads to the biggest controversy. International law. Under global law, one country capturing another country's leader is almost unheard of. It raises massive legal and ethical questions. Was it an act of war? Was it legal? Did Congress approve it? Or was it a unilateral decision? These questions are exactly why this story has shaken governments around the world. Some countries condemned the idea immediately. Others stayed silent, which in politics often speaks louder than words. And then there's Venezuela itself. If Maduro were truly removed or neutralized, the country would be thrown into chaos overnight. Power struggles, protests, economic collapse, or even civil war could follow. So whether this claim turns out to be fully true, partially true, or politically exaggerated, one thing is clear. The reason people believe it is because it fits Trump's history. Hardline tactics, .0 hesitation, and a willingness to do what no other leader would even suggest. This isn't just about Venezuela. It's about how power works in the modern world, and how far leaders are willing to go to maintain control. So now I want to ask you, if a leader is accused of massive crimes, should another country have the right to capture them? Or does that cross a line that should never be crossed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and stay tuned, because global politics is getting crazier by the day.